Happy Friday! I hope everyone had a great time learning about ocean safety rules yesterday. But today, we have such a fun project. We are going to be practicing throwing our little fish, which is a sponge, into our big bucket of water, which is the ocean. So, I don't know if you know this, but we did talk about it a little bit. I hope you remember that fish breathe through, not their mouths. Can anybody remember what they're called, that fish have, how they can breathe underwater? Gills. So fish breathe underwater and they stay underwater, breathing through it. They look like they're in their scales, breathing through their gills. So you know how when we go underwater, we have to hold our breath, and then when we come up, we breathe through our mouths? Fish, when they come out of water, they need to hold their breath with their gills. So today we're going to be learning about how fish can only breathe underwater. We're also going to be playing a game with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our big bucket, or I'm using a bowl. You could use a bucket, you could use a big pot if you want to, and we're going to fill it up with some water. I filled mine up to water with here. So we're going to be using our large motor skills, and we are going to be practicing how to throw this fishy back into the water. So we are going to place this bucket on the floor, and we're going to move 5 feet away so we can throw it from a distance. All right, so I'm going to get all set up, and then I'll show you how I did it so you can do it at home. Okay, boys and girls, so I just dunked the fish in the water a little bit just so it has a little bit more density so I can throw it easier because it's a sponge, so it's really light. So I placed the bucket down on the floor, and I'm going to move 5 squares away because we want to be 5 feet away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not going to cross this line. So you can have mommy make a line or give you a border not to cross. But we are going to try and toss this fish back into the water because guess what? Right now, this little fishy can't breathe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my knees bent. I'm going to point my toes to my target, and I'm going to gently toss. Oh, fish in the water. So now the fish is breathing through his gills. So I'm going to take it out. I'm going to wring it out because we don't need water everywhere. And I'm going to do it again. So I got it in 1 time. So I'm going to keep counting, and I'm going to keep tossing. If I miss it, that's okay. I just got to run over and get him in the water because the fishies can't breathe out of the water. So I got it in 2 times now. So keep track of how many times you get it in. Practice your counting. And if I miss it, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to run really fast, hold my breath until I get him back in the water. Now he's breathing. All right, so I want you guys to do this and get it in the bucket 10 times. And you know what's going to be really fun? If you make a bunch of fishies. Oh no, run really fast. Get in the water. If you want to make a bunch of fishies and throw them into the bucket and make a little fish party, that'll be a great idea too. All right, guys. Count up to 10. I want you to get it in there 10 times. And if you keep missing, it's okay. Just keep trying, focus, and take your time.